Hey guys, I'm Jessie, and today we are going to be talking about some of my favorite witchy books that I think are really great for the fall season. As most places are starting to kind of come in to fall and colder weather and, not here in Florida, but, a girl can dream. A lot of people want to start reading more fall feeling witchy vibe books. So that is what I'm going to share with you guys today because, I live in Florida, so it's summer all year. It is hot. But I want to feel like I can cuddle up with a warm blanket and a hot glass of coffee and enjoy a witchy fall feeling book. Even if it's just because I turn my air conditioner way down and make it feel falsely cold in my house. The first witchy book that we're going to talk about is Magic for Liars. This is a standalone by Sarah Gailey. And this takes place at a magic school, but we are not following the students of this magic school. We are actually following a private investigator who was hired to investigate a murder that happened at this magic school. Come to find out, her twin sister is one of the teachers there, and that is kind of why she got this job. So she's there investigating all of these witches and, who would have killed this teacher and what is going on. And it really opens up even more secrets and lies and things that have been covered up. And I really enjoyed this. It's a really fast-paced, more of a thriller kind of murder mystery whodunit with magic in it. So this is definitely a really good one if you want just a fast standalone. Then we have another adorable middle grade, and that is The Girl Who Drank the Moon. This is so cute. I absolutely loved this. We follow this witch who lives in the woods, your typical creepy witch vibes, right? And this town sacrifices one newborn baby every year to this witch to keep her at bay. Well, the witch is real confused by this. She keeps finding these babies in the woods. So what she does is she feeds them starlight, takes them to a town over, and gives them to a family. Because she's like, I don't know why these people keep leaving me babies. So one day she picks up the baby of the year and she accidentally gives it moonlight instead of starlight. And that's a problem because it gives the kid powers. So she ends up taking this kid and raising it as her own. And it's such a cute book. I absolutely loved it. It's very whimsical fairy tale feeling, and it really kind of takes that trope of the evil witch in the wood and flips it on its head. Then we have The Nature of Wishes by Rachel Griffin. This is a really good standalone as well because we love a standalone here. I read a ton of series, so standalones always kind of stand out to me because they're easy for me to read and enjoy and not worry about reading the next 17 books in the series. We are following our main character who is at a magic school, and she is what they call an ever-witch. And witches in this world have seasons that they're associated with. So your fall witches are more powerful in the fall. Their magic wanes and dwindles until they get back around to fall, right? They're least powerful during the summer. She is an ever-witch, so she actually changes with the season, and she is the only one in hundreds of years. This book is very focused on seasons as well as environmental issues. So basically our witches are trying to help environmental issues. They're very much there to stop global warming. And kind of our main girl does not want to be an ever-witch. She knows that her power is dangerous when not controlled, and she can't control it very well. So she wants to go to the next eclipse and stand in front of this eclipse, and what it will do is it will drain all of her powers and make her a normal human and not a witch anymore. And everybody else is kind of no, we need you. You're the only one, you're the chosen one basically. And she's like, nah, I don't want it. Nah, don't want to do it. And it's really good, and there's a really sweet romance in this. And we have a bisexual main character, which we love to see. I love to see. Because I don't think we see a bisexual characters enough in books. So I really liked seeing that. And like I said, this is a really good fantasy standalone. I do have a full review that I can link for you if you want to check that one out as well. Kind of on the more darker end of fantasy, we have Winds of Scheife by Yuchi Goodman. This is a grim dark fantasy, but we do have witches and witch hunters. Our main character, Nai, is a witch hunter, but he is also the child of a witch. And he is working within the witch hunters in order to kind of overthrow them from the inside. But he is not a good person. Like, he's still killing witches, but saving a couple of them as he can. But like, he is not a good person. This is a very grim, dark book. So kind of know that going into it. Again, I have a full review for this one if you want to check that out. But basically, the reason that all of the witches are being killed is because they believe that there is this like all-powerful witch who is turning back the day. So it is getting longer and longer and longer periods of darkness and shorter periods of daytime until eventually they believe that there will no longer be any daylight. And they think that if they kill all the witches, then that will not happen. But we don't know if that's really true or if that's just like propaganda that they've been made to believe to like kill all the female witches. So go into this one kind of knowing that no one's good. And when we say morally gray with this one, like, it's definitely leaning more towards like, you don't like the main character, but I really like the story. And the last one that we're going to talk about today is Queen of Blood by Sarah Beth Durst. And while they are not classified as witches, they are very witchy in feeling. And they even have like hedge witches who are like magic users in this world that are not like as powerful as what they call like the heirs and the queen. So they're witches, they're earth witches. They can control earth spirits and things like that. So definitely on with that witchy vibe. And I really love this book. Again, I actually have a full review if you want to check out more about this one in particular. But this is one of my favorite series. We follow Delina, who has these magical powers. She ends up going to a magical school where she is not very good. Like, she's all right and she tries real hard, but like, she's not top of her class. She's not like the chosen one, nothing like that. She's just a good person who works hard and makes good friends. And that is what we love about her. But somebody somewhere is like trying to turn these evil spirits that already try to kill everybody even more so against humanity. And we got to kind of figure out why and what's going on. And maybe the queen's powers are slipping, and so we might need a new queen. And in this world, the queen is the person who controls the spirits and like keeps them from killing people too badly. This book is so good. The whole series is fantastic, but highly recommend checking it out. All right, well, those are my witchy books that I think you should check out this fall season. Let me know if you've read any of these, what you think about them, and if you have any witchy book recommendations for me, leave them down below so I can check those out too. All right, well, my name is Jessie. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will talk to you next time. Bye.